Oh, there we go. At the top of the hour. Hello there, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome Wednesday. I have internet, so I'm in a good mood. You're starting things off how we start off most stream nights net is with some hot, hammy action. What I have planned for the itinerary for tonight is, of course, hammy. Probably trigger a Nemesis invasion or two. And I might do the Mothership raid. Because I have not done the Mothership raid in a very long time. Looks like for this Cammy, I'm going to be one of the Taunters. I'm fine with this. So how are you guys out in Twitch land doing? And I think Hammy's already up because everything's running away. Yep. Hammy just wants this to be done and over with. Can you really blame the guy? Like 40 to 50 people show up 3 times a day to beat the crap out of him. Alright, let me double check my Discord real quick. Hey there, Sandpit, how you doing?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Well, like I said, I'm in better spirits now that my internet's back and stable. There we go.
At least I have chicken. I got boneless chicken, and it's one is teriyaki flavored and the other is what they call Korean fire flavored with gochujang sauce.
Oh man, now you have me think about the last time I had boneless wings. It was garlic parmesan.
That's always my go-to when I'm not feeling my oats. But I had a nap today. It was glorious.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna be toning yellows. I should have. Should grab 2 more. My poor pet is gonna get wrecked, guys. Looks like the yellow team's doing a good job of popping them, though. Hey guys, I'm Tony the Yellows, I'm not dead. I'm proud of myself. Small victories. That's the theme for today, small victories. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to having a nice laid-back night.
We could do some all Titus stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing some of that too.
So how was work today, Diethawk?
It was actually pretty nice, because I didn't have any. Yeah, it actually stormed a bit last night, so the work that I had to do on the farm, well, got a little delayed because everything's all wet. Oh. Time to murder the hammy. Yeah, actually for my other job, I mean, I work on the farm, and they used to do a lot of farming, but they've transitioned into trucking and that sort of thing. And they used to have a fleet of 5 trucks. Well, that has gone down to 4, because one of their trucks got into a pretty major accident last week. So with that, the amount of work to do has actually gone down a little bit. And for me, it's a part-time job, so just it hasn't been as much work for me to do lately. Which can be a blessing, of course. Means I can invest more time into streaming, assuming my internet holds out. Alright, let's get some Eclipse buffs. Let's not get some Eclipse buffs. Yeah, in the City of Heroes front, there's been a few things I've been wanting to work on. I have a tanker that I've been working on off-stream. You guys have seen him a little bit. It's my invulnerability Dark Melee tanker. I'll play him a little bit more. There is a couple of Altitus characters I actually want to play a little bit more too. One of them is Diter, the Bane Spider. I have to get him up to max level, because that's when he really shines. At lower levels, he plays more like a stalker, but at the higher levels, he turns into an AoE machine. Hammy back? Yeah, Hammy's back up. Yeah, Hammy just does not want to fool around tonight.
That was good. I get to eat some chicken while you guys killed monsters.
Hey, that's the life. Alright, so do that. I know some people, when they're taunting yellows, they might get annoyed when other people taunt the yellows. But for me, it's more like the whole idea of if you're a taunter on yellows is just to make sure that the rest of the league isn't getting splashed. As long as they're focusing on a tanker or something that looks like a tank, that's your goal. Man, a lot of things. The league's real good at popping blues and greens.
There's a lot of ranged characters tonight.
Yep. I was about to say, like, are my graphics just that glitched? Because, like, Hammy definitely isn't there for me. And the rest of the Mitos aren't either, but that's just because they're dead.
I forgot my EOE for a minute there.
Alright, time to finish off the Hammy.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
How you doing tonight, Myth?
I'm good, and you?
I'm happy to have internet, and I'm in much better spirits.
Oh, that's good.
Man, when I lose internet and it's a stream night, I just get super restless, and then I just get cranky.
I think that's called withdrawal.
Yeah, I went through City of Heroes withdrawal, guys. Funny thing, I've been playing the original Request on Project 1999. Playing that game makes me appreciate City of Heroes that much more. Alright, let me think the League. Alright, now, do I want to trigger that Nemesis plot, or do I want to do the Mothership? Because I haven't done a Mothership raid in a while.
Go do an MSR.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that out of my system.
Gives me time to eat chicken before we have to do another Nemesis event.
But we are
I
triggering
totally
the
didn't
Nemesis
suggest it
invasion.
because.
What's that?
Go ahead. I was gonna say I totally didn't suggest it because Unveiler is the only badge I need for the accolade or anything.
Hey, no, no shame in your game. I have done the very same thing. It's like, hey guys, let's do this. Because, in the fine print, because I need this little badge. Alright, so, gotta clean up the inventory a little bit.
I definitely didn't get Master of Sewer trials for, any similar reasons.
Yep. Alright. Hey Luna, how you doing? I need to buy some inspirations from you.
Hello.
Hey there!
Hello.
I'm gonna do the MSR, because I haven't done one in a few weeks. It also gives people time to eat. I'm a little jealous of you, by the way, Sam Pitt. You put the idea in my head, and now I want boneless. Now I want garlic parmesan boneless wings. Ricky Warzone. Okay, before I join the league, alright, I have the right judgment equipped. I have the right hybrid equipped.
Be right back.
So what kind of adventures have you guys in Discord been getting into?
Not a lot. I'm just doing low-level stuff.
Ah. I'll be honest, I half expected you to, like, say, prime rib. Gina made me a prime rib. Something like that.
She made me what?
Prime rib?
Oh!
You know.
No.
Like,
Tonight she made udon soup and kimbap, which is sort of like a Japanese-styled, what do you call it, like a rice roll with seaweed, and then it had spam, egg, and radish inside. Really good. So it's like big hockey puck size sliced rolls and then udon soup.
sounds good. My roommate really loves udon.
Good stuff. I haven't had it for a while, so it was nice having it again. Normally, lately I've been having ramen with the noodle soups. Gina spoils us all so much. So I keep telling her, we're all capable of cooking or whatever, because we did it when I was in Minnesota for a year and a half or whatever. But,
Oh, you don't do it right.
well, that's what I've been figuring out, is that I've come to the conclusion that she just wants to do it herself. That way she controls it.
All about that control.
Yep.
Control and consent.
She'll let me do the grilling, but most of the other stuff, I have to stay out of the kitchen. Oh, and Saturdays I cook omelets for the family, so I do that.
I've got the biggest boom box.
Break out the boom box.
Yeah, after last night, today has been kind of lazy. Like, I was talking with Sampit about it earlier. There wasn't much work to do on the farm because it rained last night. We actually had a pretty severe thunderstorm. So, hey, maybe that was partly why I didn't have internet last night. It's like 3 in the morning. But, yeah, there just hasn't been as much work to do on the farm either. And, I'm getting fewer and fewer hours.
They pay you hourly?
Yeah.
Oh, that sure sucks.
But yeah, I was explaining earlier that for my other job, like they do trucking and like shipping grains and soy and all that stuff in our area, and they have a fleet of trucks, and one of the trucks got into a pretty severe accident last week, completely totaled. So the fleet got, well, missing a truck, so there's like less work to do on the trucks themselves. So in turn, fewer hours for everyone. But, yeah, when things like that happen, it makes me glad that I started streaming.
Yeah, because you have an outlet then.
Yep. It's good for my mental well-being. It has expanded my skill set.
Hey, do you have any more? Do you have other hobbies that you'd like to do?
Well, I'm trying to get into a more... Part of it's just I live in an area of the country where it's really hard to get a lot of it done. Because I love tabletop role-playing games. Like, everybody knows Dungeons & Dragons. And,
Right.
And, like, I've been playing that with a group of friends, but they haven't been playing very regularly. Usually, like, once... We were aiming for, like, once a month, but right now it's been, like, once every 3 months because people just can't get their schedules to line up.
Is this all in person or over the internet?
No, this is like online too, so
Okay.
which is a little bit of a bummer for me. I've been hoping to get into another game called Vampire the Masquerade, where you play a vampire. Oh, I know, crazy concept. Not a sparkly one. And the whole theme, it's more of a darker game, more of a grittier game, and I love gritty games. So, where the whole idea is like you're a vampire, you're this monster, and your character's just wrestling with what's left of their humanity. Because, like, well, you gotta feed on the innocent and the living to keep on going.
Why do they have to be innocent?
Well, that's true, they don't have to be innocent.
See, vampires could serve...
Innocent in a broad term.
They could serve something for humanity if they just took out the bad.
Yep.
Did you ever play the games like Call of Cthulhu and stuff like that?
Oh, I've always wanted to, but for me, it's just I haven't been able to find the people to play with.
Yeah. I suppose it doesn't help that you're on a farm compared to a poor.
Yeah. Oh, I was so happy. Like 2 weeks ago, I found this awesome comic book shop in my area. It was really hidden away, though. Really, Really small shop. It's like more of a mom and pop store sort of thing. But I was able to... Actually, hold on 1 second, guys. We're gonna step out of frame. Finally able to get my hands on a hard copy of this. My Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition book. Woo!
Oh. Okay. So you've got a tome of how to be a vampire.
Yep. Well, I mean, there are some basic rules you gotta go by. And,
Which are...
I mean...
You can't come out in the sunlight.
Okay, if we're talking about, like, the general vampire things, like, yeah, the sunlight's bad. And,
Don't like Koreans and Italian people because of the garlic content?
That's actually up to you. When you make your character, you pick your advantages and your flaws. And for flaws, you can pick things like, oh no, crosses make me freak out, or oh no, garlic makes me freak out.
Do they have a choice? You can actually choose your weakness?
Yep.
Oh. See, they don't have many vampires in Korea. I've come to the conclusion because everybody there eats kimchi and there's so much garlic that it'll drive them crazy, so they don't go to Korea. I'm getting a dirty look right now. Vivid.
Oh, we
You like
love
playing a
it.
vampire? Vivid likes playing a vampire? Do you and Chooch get into that vampire stuff?
Maybe Viv is a vampire. That would explain some things.
Ooh,
Are you a
that could
vampire,
be, that
Viv?
could be.
Viv the vampire.
Did you guys ever watch that TV show? There was a British version and then there was an English version. I should say a British version and an American version called Being Human.
Yes, I heard of that.
A vampire, a werewolf, and a ghost who
Walked
lived
into a
together
bar.
in a house.
What was that, Fred?
Like,
I said walked into a bar.
Oh, walk into a bar.
with a poodle under one hand and a salami in the other. Oh, yes. Drinking the blood of the bad people. I would think that that would be a public service. You know, they could do a PSA on that and they could go a long way.
Yeah, but in Vampire the Masquerade, you're supposed to keep up the masquerade, which is to make sure humanity doesn't realize you exist. Because humans have this tendency to try to fuck up everything. It's like, oh no, vampires are among us, we gotta kill them all.
Well, I suppose it all depends on the version of the mythos that you want to follow about vampires. I guess it would be, though I will say this about the Twilight series, okay?
Okay, everyone brace yourself. Alright.
My daughter took me to go see the original one, and the thing that I walked away with it more than anything is I really liked the house that the Cullens lived in. I was like, that is a beautiful house. And that's how I know that I'm too old.
I thought you read much sci-fi fantasy.
No, I wish I did though. I gotta get back into some of my older hobbies. I used to do a lot.
I was gonna say there's an author named John Conroe that does a whole modern take on vampires, and it's a really cool series. And it basically there's like a guy that interacts with them and develops into a metahuman. But it's just fantastic reading, so I mentioned it in case you like it.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because, like, I know I'm playing Everlasting, it's the roleplay server, and Caventus actually has he actually has a story. I haven't delved into it too much, not to you guys, but his whole theme is like he's a modern day vampire. He's an energy vampire. So,
What type of energy?
oh, like life
Life
energy.
energy?
Just life energy, that sort of thing. And like he's a vigilante because he does exactly what Viv was talking about. That he tries to prey upon like the bad people because he's just fucking hungry all the time. So he kind of like wrestles with that inner beast to not just eat everybody. So he tries to channel that and just focus on the bad people. It's like that. It's like the Dexter story. So
Yeah. I just don't see how vampires could stay hidden because of the amounts of blood that they would need.
well, it's not
It
necessarily
was
the
the
amounts
Nazis,
of
wasn't
blood.
it?
No.
Bet you I'm right.
Bet you you're
Why not?
wrong.
What-
Bet you're a
they
skank.
only
Bet
eat
you're
once
an
every 6
asshole.
months or
Bitch, I
something.
eat people.
They gotta
No,
eat them.
In every
It's food for them. It's their
vampire,
sustenance, right? It's their sustenance. It's what drives them.
Well, I was gonna say it's like how much life is in that blood. So
and in every vampire lore, there's voluntary feeders.
yep.
So they keep them alive and they feed off them.
So if you had a bunch of prostitute vampires, they would really suck you off. That's what
Yep.
you're saying.
Oh man, like it's funny. You laugh. Look, you laugh. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find a certain section of this book because it talks about that exactly. When you make your vampire in this game, you pick a predator type, and that's like your preferred method of feeding. And one of them's called Siren. So how does that work? You seduce your victims and get your blood that way.
Right? And if you had an engorged member full of blood, that would be the ideal place to take a bite out of if you were into that type of thing. It's like eating a sausage, right? I mean, a Polish sausage. I'm just saying.
Viv, I think Myth wants to play Vampire the Masquerade.
I think we've hit a little too close to Myth's fantasies.
Now, see, now that's why they call it blood sausage.
He really wants to bite on that sausage.
It's like
That's
I'll
right.
have
I
a
mean-
modern day vampire. All I need is a phone, get Tinder, or have your blood come
don't-
to you.
I know that I am not the only one out there who's ever thought of that. I know that there are people who actually dress up and play that stuff. For
No,
that.
just you.
No.
There are some people on Twitch that do that.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
I watch them on my off days.
Vivid said, I didn't see that coming.
You don't have to justify someone having a wiener in their mouth. I recommend it, in fact. And the person playing the role of Doll tonight.
Dun, da, da.
Viv,
That's
taking one for the
awesome, man.
team.
Now we know where Chooch falls in.
That's right. No kink shaming. There's no kink shaming allowed. Oh my god, why is my stream unstable?
It was Muse. That's what happened.
It doesn't like our wiener talk.
Okay, so if you had a choice of being a vampire, a werewolf, or a ghost, which would you choose?
I mean, I'm already living the life of a vampire, except for the blood drinking part. Haven't delved too far to that one yet. But I'm already
So
the natural night owl.
You think if you were a vampire, living on a farm would probably be a good place to live? Is cow's blood different than human blood in for the sustenance of vampires?
Well, I mean, you can feed off of in this game you can feed off of animals. It's not as potent, but you can make do if all you can get your hands on are like rats.
So what makes human blood more potent?
I mean, his emotion to it, passions.
Emotion.
The cat was just thinking about
Penis
eating
has
that.
no protein.
Kind of glad I got teleported, because I was completely focused on the conversation.
It was good
Fucking
conversation.
wieners.
Well, I'm not so enthralled by the blood wiener part, but let's see. Viv's been pursuing the vampire life since they're in Salem's Lot in the 4th grade. Get the interview.
Oh, for me? Oof. You know, part of me really likes the whole ability of the werewolf, but I think doing the change thing that I've seen in the shows where they go through that transformation, I'd have to probably want to do the vampire thing, I think, if I had to do that each time. It's sort of screwed.
And you can also cheat some of the. Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, chicks dig the knot.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We're on the roleplay server, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
What's that?
I said chicks dig the knot.
Just think about it. Oh man, that's the sound of a man with regret.
What?
What? I didn't like the vampires in Underworld, though. I thought the vampires were... Why they needed guns, I just didn't understand.
Because it's cool.
It was... I didn't get that.
Oh, but I was gonna say, there's like one. Go with the vampire route. You can always like move farther north or move farther south depending on the time of the year. So.
Oh, I thought you were talking in anatomy. All right, okay.
And yet he didn't get my knot joke.
Say there's no kink shaman.
But do you lose your humanity?
Well, that's what you wrestle with. It's like you become a creature of the night. And it's like you're always fighting to keep your humanity. Or do you just say fuck it because, you know, you're gonna be immortal, so...
Well, I look at it this way. I mean, if you were a vampire and it was a matter of just surviving, when you get sick, you don't lose your humanity, I don't think, because, right, you still have to live with whatever disease you have. I think you could wrap your head around that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would think it as a gift, with all the, bennies that come with it.
And I think one factor that a lot of people don't consider is the whole immortality thing. Is like we can fathom being alive for like a century.
Right.
Now, what happens when you've been alive for like say 2 centuries? Do you just start getting a little bit more apathetic to people around you because you've like seen everything?
I don't think you would get more apathetic to because you've seen everything. I think where I would have the most difficulty would be seeing the people around you, like in Highlander, seeing the people that you love die.
Yep.
That would, I think, would be the hardest part. Just because I know I'm
Yep. And then as you start wrestling with that, do you decide to just become like more numb and dead inside to cope with that? in turn making it easier to like lose touch with what remains of your humanity. Like we're like talking about philosophy stuff now.
See, you're going good though. But to follow that same line of thought, if you look at other immortal creatures like elves, they turn themselves towards their pursuits, their art, their music, their whatever, right? And they look at that as the pursuit. I think more so than anything else, because they're immortal.
Well, all of them are immortal.
Until they give it up.
Right.
Yeah, at least in Tolkien. But then they give it up. In most instances,
Never gonna
like that,
give you up.
They do that for the sake of love, right? So I think that also ties it.
I hope I don't regret this. They're popping green.
I always thought the Highlander story was pretty cool, though. The first one, not the second, third one. The first one, based on the fact that, they were immortal until they lost their head. There can only be one.
Alright, there's our big boy in the middle. Do not enter the bowl early. I'm glad they actually are saying things like that.
Are werewolves immortal?
I don't know. The answer to a lot of these questions comes down to like what fantasy world we're living in.
Yeah. I really wish Paramount would have kept on going with the different monster movies or the revitalization. But after the Mummy, we basically just shit canned
Alright. Yukon Grey is now Yukon Dead. Alright, it's time to get some Shadow Slip.
My son and I are watching the Halo. We watched the first 2 episodes of Halo. I enjoyed that. He was much more critical than I was. I don't know all the ins and outs of Halo fighters. It'd be like if somebody watched The Lord of the Rings for a person and just based it off that instead of all the so-called books and history.
Well, I mean, we've kind of reached that point where, like, not a lot of people read books anymore. It's all like digital media sort of things.
Yeah, the original authors, I think, really. I mean, they're the ones who were originally created. I think a lot of folks got confused.
Because like we've reached the point that it's like people don't read books anymore. It's like pick up Audible and get it that way, or like with Lord of the Rings, you just watch the movies.
Right.
And like don't get me wrong, the movies are fantastic, but it's definitely not the same as the book. So
Did you see the trailer for the new Avatar, Waterworld, whatever?
No, I haven't.
It looked like the exact same plot as the other movie.
What? I don't know.
I mean, it did to me.
And then the other one the other trailer I saw that I thought was pretty well done was the She-Hulk. I don't know if that's coming to small screen or big screen.
It's supposed to be coming to Disney Plus, from what I saw.
That looked like it was actually done pretty well.
Well, actually give the Hulk some more screen time too, which I think is nice.
Yeah.
I want to see more Daredevil stuff. I like his.
Let's see. And I'm trying to remember the number of merits it started with. I believe it was 7,800, so I will keep that in mind. But yeah, I want to get more into the role-playing games I used to play in my past. Like I said, I'm looking for a Vampire the Masquerade game to get into. I don't want to run one. I don't have the time to actually plan things like that anymore. But I would love to be a player in one.
I like the game Riffs by Lydia. That was pretty good.
Oh, I played a little bit of that.
We played that, and then Ninjas and Super Spies, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was sort of fun. Sort of was a D&D version of Game Furry. No, I did not see Orphan Black. I need to go back and see that one. It's one of the ones that I had missed, but yeah. That's the same girl. I'll definitely check that out. Tatiana Maslany.
Oh, damn, I think it was pulled a bunch of mobs out of the bowl.
You would like to see Firefly come back? I would, yes, me.
Oh, man, Firefly. Yeah, it was. Oh, but like another hobby of mine that I want to get back into that I just haven't had the time for yet is like I really love horror movies, especially if it's horror sci-fi. And I have the tendency of just watching bad horror movies on Amazon, on Prime Video.
One of my favorite horror movies was actually John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah, The Thing is fantastic. I've been wanting to rewatch Event Horizon.
I had listened and fell asleep to Blade Runner last night, the original. Dr. Howard is so badass.
Yeah.
He stole that movie. It was just so good. Do you know that Chinese actor who played in there who made the eyeballs? Remember that? Guy who does the voice for Kung Fu Panda's dad, the Goose. Big Trouble in Little China. He was the old evil dude. Anyway, got his star in all Hollywood Walk of Fame this past week. Okay, thanks. He's been in movies for so long.
James Hong.
Yeah, he's been around for a long ass time. I think like 70 years or something like that of filmmaking. Finally got his star. I was like, damn proud.
You know, I don't know if it's true. I just heard that is the business that these stars actually have to pay before they operate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm a Google right now. When you said that, it reminded me.
No.
And yes, this is Spot. Make sure to join us this Sunday. Viv and myself.
Sunday.
Sunday.
For 1 day only.
For the third time, 1 day only.
Yeah, I should be back from my. I have 2 charity events going on Saturday and Sunday, but I should be back in time for that 3 o'clock my time. I got a bulk charity thing.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it is that, and it's not. It's a selection process where they offer it to them, and they can purchase one if they choose to. But they can't just say, "I want a star. I'm going to buy one."
There's a lot of actors who don't have one. There are some of them who have 1 star for each genre that they've been in, because if you go there, you can see,
I didn't know
a movie. They'll have a television, a movie projector, old, movie projector. They'll have one for radio with a mic, and so I think those are the 3 big ones. They may have others for other genres. So there are some actors who have done the music, movies, and television who have multiple stars.
I had no idea.
So it costs the star $50,000 to do it. So they get 200 to 300 nominations each year that they sort through, and then they offer them.
Well, if that's your industry, that would be one of those things you probably want to do. They have volunteers who come out and clean up different stars and stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Hollywood, but it's not as glamorous as they portray it.
Yeah, it's kind of dirty.
Oh, yeah. It's. I took my daughter when we went to Universal Studios and had a great time. We walked around, but I wanted to let her see Hollywood. So we walked down there, and she was like, man, this is sort of comfy.
Hey there, Grudge Monster. How you doing tonight? To you too. Just doing an MSR before we start triggering Nemesis invasion. It has been a few weeks since I've done an MSR, so.
Gina's asking what's triggering what adventure are we doing that would trigger the invasion?
Oh, that's the signature story arc that starts in Steel Canyon.
Okay.
It's a real good way to get the Unveiler badge.
Yeah, baby, Unveiler badge. Do you need to be any specific level?
I think you have to be 40 or 45. For the story arc, that is. The invasion, you can just show up and punch things.
And that's for the Freedom Phalanx Reserve Armor.
Talking about them.
Because some people like going through the Shadow Shard and ganking fake Nemesis. Some people like going to Peregrine Island. I like triggering a Nemesis invasion.
Oh, I know that one. I did that. Gina and I did that multiple times last week. That's where you go talk to the little...
Yeah, the little Jaeger.
Yeah, Jaeger dude.
Doing good. First a bit busy, so I'm sneaking and lurking.
Hey, Viv, how are you and Chooch doing? I haven't seen you guys out much.
Yeah, Viv was not feeling 100% today. I feel a little bad because, like, high particle things can really mess with Viv's head. And here I am in a mothership raid where it's just a smorgasbord All the particles going on here.
Don't look at the bright light, man.
Yeah, Viv is just getting plagued by the migraines.
Well, that's no good. That always sucks.
I have to admit, it is real satisfying to be someone that uses full space or shadow slip on a mothership raid. I know a lot of people get real bored just staying in the middle, just trying to find targets to hit or pumping out support buffs. But you get to be pretty active if you're either on full duty or shadow slip duty.
Or when you do both.
Yep. Oh, but oh my God, Viv! I am so excited for this Sunday. We're gonna tackle the Mines of Mayhem and Dilemma Diabolique. I highly recommend people run the Dark Astoria arc, by the way. Because they'll give you a lot of the background behind Dilemma Diabolique. Especially the very final mission of the Dark Astoria arc. Kind of says, run the Dilemma Diabolique trial.
Is Chooch going to join us?
Oh, I'm sure Chooch is going to be there. Chooch is Viv's partner in crime. There's just so many mobs here. It's great. There's so many mobs over here too.
Mobs everywhere.
This is a fantastic MSR.
You get a mob, you get a mob, everyone gets a mob.
Yeah, you get too many, you get a mob of life stuff.
What's going on?
Nothing. There is nothing going on over here.
Damn it. Working and learning. Yes, it starts with the Heather Townsend arc, and it continues, well, I mean, she'll introduce you to the next one, But yes, that is the Dark Historia arc. All of them. I'm trying to remember how many arcs there are. It's like 5 or 6. It's a lot.
Sounds about right.
Hey there, Ajax! And running through the Darkest Story arc is really something everyone should do anyways, just because it's a nice jump start to getting your Incarnate salvage. And a little fun fact, Dark Historia counts as Incarnate content, so the Incarnate shifts you get from your lore and your destiny actually apply there. Oh, look at Sandpit flirting with the bot.
Gotta keep myself entertained somehow.
Why not Dad? Use the Dad one. Dad command. My New Year's resolution is to stop leaving things so late. Good job, Nembot. Wife. Honey, I'm pregnant. Me. Well, what should we do? Wife. Well, I guess we should go to a baby doctor. Me. I think a lot more I think I'd be a lot more comfortable going to an adult duck.
You get Jesus with that.
I don't know where that bot comes up with them, but good on you, Nembot. Good on you. Pulling back the curtain a little bit for Nemesis, a lot of this stuff, he says, is stuff that I've created, but the dad jokes, no, that is not me. That one's all Nembot. We'll try, Viv. Hopefully you have an awesome dinner. And, oh, thank you for the bits! Thank you, Grudge Monster!
Bye, Viv.
Bye, Viv.
Bye, Viv, and hello, Grudge Monster.
Hello, Grudge Monster.
Hello.
He's been there for quite a bit, but sure, I'm giving him another hello because he just threw a bunch of bits at me. And Viv just threw a bunch of bits at me.
Bitty, 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 bitty.
Bitty, 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 bitty.
Show them titties.
Ooh. No, I can't show titty on Twitch. That's not allowed.
They're pasties.
Instant regret.
These are not the titties that I came for.
Yeah, but they're the titties you're gonna get.
Wah, wah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Hey there, Virgo. How are you doing tonight? Wow, you guys are getting a lot closer to a 12-hour stream. I've got the bean boosts ready. Aw, choo-choo! Myth throwing into 300 biddies. Thank you, Myth. Started up a hype train. Oh, let's see, Virgo is tired. I hear that. I must admit, the past few days I've been feeling pretty lethargic. And I'm not entirely sure why. I want to say it's fatigue from depression, but honestly, I haven't been feeling all that depressed. Except for last night. Last night pissed me the fuck off. But other things in my life are going pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good news.
Yeah, I've noticed that I've been waking up happier and that sort of thing, so I'm a little surprised that I've been feeling so fatigued, because usually when I'm feeling super fatigued, it's because I'm depressed. So maybe my subconscious is depressed, and it just hasn't caught up to the rest of me yet.
Maybe you just need a little bit more sleep.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a terrible idea. I love that idea. Though that actually gets me thinking. I have been a lot busier than usual. Maybe that actually is the case. Just starting to get getting a little sleep deprived.
Listen to your body; it knows what it needs.
Well, I don't know if I should do that because my body's saying it needs a bunch of Kit Kat bars. So
Hey, feed it in the belly.
I'm not gonna
It
feed
gets
it a bunch of
belly.
Kit Kat bars.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me up. Get bar.
Okay, what the hell? Okay, gotta hit ultimate. Fuck. That's the next time I go shopping, I'm buying Kit Kat bars.
You know, my daughter made me haystacks, like coconut shavings, toasted, and then she dipped half of them in chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No! God! No!
Reminded me of my
God,
days.
please, no! 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 No!
Ajax says, now my body wants a Kit Kat bar. There you go, I'll reach out to Kit Kat, get a sponsorship through that. I'll just have you guys sing the Kit Kat bar jingle. Oh, thank you for the bits, Crunch Monster.
See, it's good. See, you're laughing.
Oh.
You just don't have a Kit Kat in your hand.
Okay,
You're
let's...
tough when you don't have a Snickers.
Yeah, that's true too.
Almond Snickers sounds so good right now.
Oh man. Or Rolos?
Rolos, caramel, yeah, that's delicious.
That's a chewy Rolos in a roll for you.
Milky Ways.
At least I still have chicken.
Alright. That's the drop ship.
I defeated the dropship. Yes, it was me. Thank you very much.
You're gonna get 25
Congrats,
million.
man.
Woo-hoo!
Good job,
No,
man.
it's just a notification that you attacked and admitted it.
Oh, great.
I didn't get 20
League.
advertising.
Oh, great. And let's see how many Vanguard merits we got from that. We started at about 7,800, so we ended at about 9,200. Not too shabby.
Yeah, I got like 1,500 out of that myself.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid run, getting in 14, 15. I think I've gotten 2,000 like once.
Yeah, that's when like you have like all the people doing all the polls.
When you have all the rock stars on the server.
Hmm.
Alright.
I got a rock.
Aw.
We got a full.
Oh man, thank you guys for that hype train. You guys are the best. Woo woo! Alright, let's
Choo-choo.
switch characters to somebody that actually needs Unveiler.
Does Sigma need Unveiler?
Nope. Madison, do you need an Unveiler? It's for Atlas Medallion, right?
Hey, somebody just gave me 25 million.
Yeah, because you got the kill shot. Alright, we're gonna bring Madison. The Nemesis Invasion. Fun fact, since it's a signature story arc, you can just use LFG to teleport there. Go to your story arc, scroll all the way down to the bottom, Pandora's Box, part 5 of 5. So
I got 25 million.
Yeah, Biff! You got the kill shot!
Oh my goodness. This is a
I
good
dropped that.
I just got told I'm giving Gina half.
Yep, you can LFG to signature story arcs.
It's funny that you mentioned that you're giving Gina half, because I dropped half.
Alright. As people start appearing before me, I'll start inviting them to the team.
Which tab is it under?
It's signature. It's the story arcs. It's the 4th tab, the very bottom one. Pandora's Box, part 5 of 5.
Steel Canyon, baby. Head over there.
Yep.
I think I have to do something to get more reward merit because I didn't get hardly any compared to you guys.
Are you a member of the Vanguard?
I don't know.
Well, that's kind of a big part of it.
Okay, I guess I'll have to work on that.
Oh, there might be Ajax. Just come on over. Pretty sure we got room for you. And if you don't get Unveiler just from running this signature story arc, well, we are going to do the invasion. So, because that's my goal. I want the invasion. This is just the means to get there. Can't have a Nemesis plot Wednesday without getting the Nemesis plot badge. Oh, that's right. We're gonna change her costume. I don't want to be bleeding all over the place.
Just put on a pad.
Just put on a pad. Can't put on a pad for the whole body.
What do you mean? That's what mummies are.
Well, now I'm gonna have to make a mummy costume for Malison.
And drip blood.
I'm already doing the drippy part. The Soul Noir of Dark Embrace does a lot of drippy stuff.
I really like having the Soul Noir options.
Yeah. Alright, we have room for 3 more for Signature Story Arc Part 5.
Come on down.
We have room for 2 more.
Ajax is on his way.
Alright, looks like Ajax is going to be number 7.
Lucky 7.
Yeah, it looks like this girl actually needs a lot of her accolades. Alright, we have room for one more, I believe. And before we get started, I'm going to do a quick ad. So we'll be leaving once the ad is over.
I'm a potato.
So that means, Jax, you probably still had something red side selected.
Well, if Echo Jax is a rogue, then he wouldn't see the hero's side signature story arcs. And hot damn, it's a potato! Throwing 101 bits at me. Thank you, Zero!
I'm a
Zero,
potato.
get your ass over here. Come play.
Yeah, Zero.
You'll be our 8.
Yeah, you can
Hurry
be
up.
number 8. Instead of 0,
Peter said
you can be
hurry up.
8.
That was the last one.
What are we doing?
Signature story arc 5. We're gonna trigger a Nemesis invasion.
Woot! I'm right there. Hold on one second.
Because it's Nemesis Plot Wednesday.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Why, hello there.
Why was the broom late for the meeting?
Oh my god, here it comes.
He overswept.
Hell yeah! Good job, Nembot.
Viewership has gone down by 1.
No, it went up by 1. Well, now we know the secret to getting viewers. It's dad jokes. Here we go, we'll do another one. How many apples grow on a tree? All of them.
Jesus. Do we have a tank?
No.
Of course not.
God damn it. Alright, I'll be right there.
Sounds like a Sunday.
You don't have to be. We've got 3 sentinels.
We
Just
got buffs.
mass
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah, you don't get. Yeah, we're. If you want, I
We've
can
got
switch
enough
to a
to
tank.
broom.
I'll be right there.
We have like
Uh,
3. We have triplets.
You have 3 sentinels and put on a controller.
In a Stalker Jax, respect and hasn't played since.
so that last joke reminds me of time.
No!
I still remember driving through New York City, and my dad pointed over to a cemetery and goes, "Yeah, but dead people in that cemetery." All of them.
I thought the same thing when I saw that joke.
Alright, let's get this show going. Sure. Throwing a
I
timer.
always wondered, well, why do they put fences around cemeteries?
To dead end.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of young vandals out there who like to go in there and desecrate those tombstones.
Yeah.
Or, in the past, people would actually, bury valuable things with their loved ones. And you'd have people go try to dig them up.
Florida
Alright.
Transit.
Alrighty. I think I set this to +2. If we are,
Yep.
you know, I'll put it up to +3 because we're gonna be bored. Alright, let's save City Hall. We have the Freedom Phalanx helping us out.
I saw Zero reading his tax returns to a homeless guy. He thought he had to pour a transient.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I clicked the wrong button.
Have fun at Atlas Park. Alright, is it murder ball?
Nah, just like... do whatever. We don't need to clear the whole thing. Because there's gonna be an invasion, so I'm not worried about the invader part. Yeah, I think they're marked off on the map. Yeah, I'm pretty close to.
Where are all the police drones?
Alright, let's see if I regret this.
There's the donut shop in the Atlas Park.
So what you're saying is all the police drones are in fault line. Yay, tentacles!
How do you make a warshade laugh? With 10 tickles.
Alright, we're done. We're done, guys. That's it. We have reached the height of the stream. It's all downhill from here. Well, I am glad that Jack showed up. I do not kill things very quickly on this. On her. You want me to make sure that something will never hit you and will take 60% more damage? I'm your gal. Man, I am way too comfortable playing at low life.
Makes things exciting.
Oh no, it doesn't work when my heel doesn't hit.
Everybody point and laugh.
Who's got vengeance?
Jack does.
The corpse does. Corpse has vengeance. And Back Alley Brawler and Penelope and just like went YOLO. Alright, whatever, you two. Screw this, I'm gonna find the real tank. Hey, sudden impacts the real tank.
Oh.
I was following the real tank the whole time too. I was with Jane.
There's some truth in that. Leaving.
Yep. Oh, I can't call it in. For some reason, this Jaeger won't give me its cell phone number.
Does it have a cell phone?
It's probably more like a string in a can kind of thing.
Yeah.
Probably still on 3G.
The original Bluetooth.
It's actually a Bluetooth.
It's got a little like hammer, like a piano, and it strikes it at different frequencies.
Whole bunch of tuning forks. After burning. Traffic light. Alright. I don't know if you guys heard that in stream, but man, my neck just like popped a whole bunch of in a whole bunch of places, and it felt so good.
I thought you were gonna say you farted.
No.
I have a level of disappointment now.
Yeah, the problem was he ate some bubble wrap.
That same cat is next to me again.
Oh yeah, level up. Oof, getting a lot of deflections. Well, that's Nemesis for you.
He was made that way. He might call it a bird deflecting.
Has everybody seen that meme of the wonderful public trial that's going on right now, where she claims that he had a jar of cocaine and they spliced it with his scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where he runs around going, "I've got a jar of dirt."
Don't think I've seen that one, but it's funny.
Oh, Zero, you've made something beautiful here. I love it.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Alright,
clips in general chat.
I will check that out later. And once these mobs are dead, you guys go ahead and go to the entrance of this room. That's where all the ambushes will be spawning, and I will punch the computer.
Punch it!
Punch it, Chewie.
Alright. First wave should probably be coming at 3:30. Or the game can lie to me. No, they're coming. There we go. Just had to complain about it enough.
Complaining.
Man, spawning in a bonfire in Tar Patch.
They don't like us spawn camping them, apparently.
I was just wondering if we were going to run into the rule of there's no space, so it'll put them somewhere else.
Oh yeah, look at Jax doing that break dance.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we have enough kaboom on the team.
Oh, and a little tip, like, we are not going to do this, but if you're ever soloing this story art, what you want to do is you want to be back here punching these computers that are glowing. Because when you do that, it slows down the spawns and makes them not as intense, or make them not spawn at all. But we like to fight, so I am not touching those computers.
It's a long way to walk.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
I just never know when Auroria's giving me good service. Especially if they're just filling in and they're a temporary.
This green machine.
Alright.
Rats.
Time to blow this thing up. Game, let me click on it. There. Oh no, the lab's collapsing! Alright, time Let me have a little chat with our robot friend. Then it'll be the final mission.
Beep boop boop.
Beep boop.
I saw it collapsed into a series of tunnels, and they had to run water down it to clear it out. They made it a labyrinth.
My. Do you stretch out before you tell these jokes?
I do. Don't want to pull a hammy.
Gotta exercise that funny bone.
Boner.
All right, final mission. This one, we just have to talk to the guy to enter the mission.
Entering the dude. Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Go inside the dude. Everyone, enter the dude. He likes it.
Bend over, Mr. Rogers.
It smells like shit in here.
The dude
Detective-
does not abide.
Okay, so are we gonna kill some of the incarnates this time? I remember we ran into that bug last time where it just was not taking damage.
Yeah. We'll kill some incarnates. Make sure all of our sentinels get a whole bunch of buffs. Oh my god, I got the kill shot on one. That was not expected. Yep, for people that don't know, when you defeat one of the warholds here, the person that gets the kill shot gets a lovely buff to their recharge, damage, regen, all the stuff.
I didn't know that.
It's like their intended way for someone soloing this mission to pull it off.
Isn't there a mission just like this red site?
Well, there is a red side version of these exact signature story arcs.
Okay, must be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's real funny when you do this with a team, and just all your DPSers get all the buffs, and like the tankers and defenders and support get nothing.
Nothing. I say nothing.
Because your DPS are just getting stronger, so they're just getting more and more likely to get that kill shot. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna show the auto powers so I can see how you guys are doing on buffs. Let's see. I have 3. Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, Pandora heal, Pandora energy, or primordial energy. That's the big one. But like Myth has a bajillion of the buffs going on right now. Gina has a few. Jane has a couple. But yeah, it looks like we're in good shape to take out the boss, so kind of auto powers. Yep, so just finish cleaning up what you're doing, and then head on over, take out the monstrosity. I will do the debuff. Those are some big tentacles. You guys like big tentacles?
That's henty huge.
Oh my god, all the robots are dying. I'm barely wearing any clothes. Oh look, I'm naked.
Can you pierce this boil?
Oh no, it popped! The boil popped!
That waste man cut off my circulation. I'm just waking up now.
Get me a poultice.
Let's give it a trident. I feel weak, empty. Alright, final mission is up in Ouroboros. Then we will chase down wherever the heck the invasion's at. I want to make sure everyone's in Oro before I turn it in. That way you guys get your reward merits.
Looks like it's going to be in Steel Canyon.
Yep. Alrighty, 4 times reward merits. Boom, 20 reward merits for that. Alright, and now to Steel Canyon.
You in the northeast?
Well, we will just go to Pawsey, because that's where everybody will be coming in from. Yeah, we'll just go to the base portal. As I'm taking the tram, because I'm not even taking my own advice.
Coming.
Yep, literally right there at the base portal.
Curious, sir.
League? Nemesis?
I moved some people over. Team 2.
I'm 36.
Oh my god. Get the star from that guy. There's our big boy. Oh, he's in this hidey hole.
I'm in my hidey hole.
Why is it dark and wet?
And cold.
That's between him and Heidi.
Why is it so cold? I've got a jar of dirt. Power overwhelming. Hey there, Cardboard Combat. My apologies, Twitch chat. Running a league for this Nemesis invasion, so... Okay, to make sure I get all the people invited. So how are you doing tonight, Cardboard? There we go. I see. Oh wait, we need to put in our new shiny badge and Nemesis plot. Can't have Nemesis Wednesday without Nemesis plot. Oh, I don't even have a battle cry.
It sounds the same as dolls. Click, 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 click.
I have a new battle cry.
I've got a Jarvter. Oh man, we got the grammar police in this league. Someone forgot to use an apostrophe.
Oh no. What a catastrophe to not have an apostrophe.
The thing is, nobody's saying anything right now, but I can hear Fred trying to think of an apostrophe joke.
Get out of my head.
Just this random guy random Nemesis guy just staring at the base portal.
I was just thinking, I don't even see Jesus here, let alone any apostrophes.
I'm always open.
That's okay. What do we have for closest to conclusion? Gotta log off to Granville. Actually, looks like I need to. I probably already have the Unveiler badge. Oh well, not a big deal. Nemesis Invasion's my favorite of the invasions, so... It kind of helps that these mobs you can actually attack them. You don't have that weird lag like with the other two. It's like you see them, but you can't do anything to them. Or at least the weird leg isn't nearly as bad. Yeah, this is my 100% preferred method to get the Unveiler badge now. Just turn it into a server event. Make the server kill your fake Nemesis for you.
And everyone else gets credit for the badge.
The giant monster for this event's actually really scary, too. If you just keep on clearing out all the lieutenants, he gets so many stacks of vengeance that he just starts one-shotting everyone. It's like Nemesis spawns his own army to devour it for vengeance. Not unlike a war shade I made now. Bring friends along because you never know when you'll need a snack.
Num 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 num.
Back to that vampire conversation we had earlier. You're friends with a vampire. Are you really friends with a vampire, or is he just bringing you along in case he starts feeling famished?
You look like a Slurpee.
You could just be like the farmer's favorite pet cow. Your pet can tell you dinner table.
Quiet, blood bag. Witness me.
Just love cans.
Why won't it let me invite this person?
Are they already in a task force / league?
Well, the thing is, I'm not getting an error. It's just not letting me invite him. Oh well.
Who?
Maybe they're declining.
Yeah, that could possibly be it. Or, actually, I think he might be part of it. Yeah, you know, it might be a task force thing. Now that I'm looking at it.
You know, if this keeps up, we are going to be in the Northeast.
Oh no, Gina got run over by a truck.
The Nemesis plot.
I love how conditioned the citizens of the Paragon City are. Like, there's just a giant mob of superheroes fighting Nemesis, and they're just like, yep, it's another Wednesday, time to just drive home.
Officially, we are in the Northeast.
Yeah. You've migrated beyond the parking lot.
Grass Hunter, but still no Unveiler.
It'll come.
But I want it now.
Shitload
This
of
is
Nemesis
taking too
now.
much in.
You just make sure you're tagging them.
There it is.
There, I got like 6 credit at a time there.
That's Freedom Phalanx Reserve Member and Unveiler.
Nice.
Congrats.
And that's the last of my stat accolades.
Hell yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, flying around the Shadow Shard is cool and all.
No,
No,
it's not. It never is. And anybody who says that it is lying to you.
Oh, you're gonna make her ears burn.
I'm
I
just
did
waiting
it
for it.
once.
They're gonna
This
burn
is
right
all
off.
We're talking about. She likes farming. That's going into Shadow Shard and doing that. That's just a thing that she likes to do.
I went to every zone of the Shadow Shard and I flew around and I got all my exploration badges and I'll never go back again unless it's a weekly task force.
I hear if you say surprise bud sex 3 times, she'll appear.
Is it really a surprise though if you're saying it 3 times?
It is when she appears.
Oh, they're still popping up.
Nice. Oh no, stream, what are you doing? Why are you red? Bad stream. I'm sorry guys, gonna have to restart the stream because it doesn't know what the hell it's doing.